Ramsey family home in Boulder, Colorado, was filled with the joy of the holidays. But by morning, this picturesque mansion would be the scene of a tragedy that still haunts America today. A little girl with a bright future vanished into the shadows of an unsolved mystery. This is the story of JonBenét Ramsey, the case that shocked a nation and left more questions than answers. JonBenét Ramsey, just 6 years old, was a child beauty queen, adored by many, her innocence encapsulated in those big, bright eyes. But in the early hours of December 26, 1996, her life was tragically cut short. The discovery of her body in her own home led to a whirlwind of media frenzy theories and suspicions that have yet to fade. It all began with a cryptic ransom note, a note that demanded $118,000 for JonBenét's safe return, a sum suspiciously close to her father's recent Christmas bonus. But hours after it was discovered, JonBenét was found, not kidnapped, but brutally murdered in the basement of her family's home. The question on everyone's mind was clear. Who could have committed such an act, and why? Was it someone within the family, an intruder, or something far more sinister? Patsy Ramsey, JonBenét's mother, had made the initial 911 call that morning, claiming her daughter was missing. When police arrived, they were faced with a ransom note sprawled across 3 pages, filled with erratic details and suspicious demands. But as officers searched the house, they made a chilling discovery. JonBenét wasn't missing. Her body was found in the basement, wrapped in a blanket, a cord around her neck, her wrists bound. The ransom note was now a perplexing clue in an already baffling case. As the media storm intensified, suspicions quickly turned to the Ramsey family. Investigators struggled to make sense of the crime scene. The ransom note? It was unlike anything they'd seen before. Handwritten, left behind even though JonBenét's body was still inside the house. Why would a kidnapper leave such a lengthy note? And why did the handwriting bear an eerie resemblance to Patsy Ramsey's? And then there was the $118,000, the exact amount of John Ramsey's Christmas bonus, an unusual coincidence that only deepened the mystery. Was this an inside job? As investigators delved deeper, new leads surfaced. Could it have been an intruder? Some evidence seemed to suggest it. A broken window, a footprint outside, and an unidentified male DNA sample on JonBenét's clothing left detectives puzzled. The evidence wasn't enough to clear the family entirely. The media painted a picture of John and Patsy Ramsey as either grieving parents or cold-blooded killers. And what about JonBenét's older brother, Burke? Some speculated he knew more than he let on. More than 2 decades later, the case remains unsolved. New developments and technological advances in forensic science have breathed life into old evidence, but nothing definitive has emerged. Was it a botched investigation? A family tragedy shrouded in secrecy? Or is the killer still out there waiting to be found? JonBenét Ramsey's death remains one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American history. With every passing year, the mystery only deepens, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and unanswered questions. JonBenét Ramsey will be 34 in 2024, but her memories already entwined with a dark legacy. A case filled with mistakes, controversies, and endless speculation. Will we ever know the truth? Or will JonBenét's case remain a cold, unsolvable enigma? What do you think happened that night? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we continue to unravel some of the world's most chilling mysteries.